Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Super Saiyan Legends Limited Goku and whether you should consider summoning for him in DB Legends. Now, Goku, it looks pretty good. He is more of a baton pass style unit. He's meant to kind of, move in. He's meant to take hits. He's meant to be defeated to add power onto the rest of the team. Not that he does nothing just to die, but it's one of his key components. He can do some really good damage. He has incredible levels of vanishing gauge restoration, and overall he looks pretty good. I think because of his Z abilities and how he works, he's definitely a boost to a lot of these Son family units, and since we've been getting a lot of them, and since Son family is in such a good space, having a solid purple for Son family is not a terrible option. Goku will restore Vanishing Gauge off of most of his attacks, off of his green, off of his blue, off of his main ability, so he can keep a very high uptime when you combo him into his Vanishing Gauge. When he enters the battlefield, he also nullifies enemy special actions for cover change. He nullifies his own unfavorable element factors, and this makes him relatively tanky, which he needs because obviously Ultra Beast Gohan is still very prevalent in the meta, and he's a purple, so having that 10 time accounts nullification is very, very good. What he really thrives on is his boosting to allies. So he shortens ally substitution time accounts when the enemy activates an ultimate arts, awakened arts while he's on the battlefield. He restores his own unique gauge over time while he's on standby or on the battlefield. And once his unique gauge is full, he will restore his health and ki and give 20% to damage inflicted and shorten substitution count by 2, which is very, very good. And this occurs while he's on standby as well. So it's a very, very powerful ability that he has that I think will give a good credence to the rest of the team. At the same, when he switches out while his gauge is full, he'll restore health to the rest of the team, give them boost to their damage, cancel enemy attribute upgrades, and shorten his own substitution time account, so it's very, very good. And then when he's defeated, he'll restore ally health, give them a permanent damage inflicted buff, reduce enemy Dragon Balls, and just in general be very, very solid. So he's a simple, I would say it's quite a simple unit to use. There's not a lot going on here in terms of complexity. You can use him, good combo unit, restores his Vanishing Gauge, can do decent damage, and then should you have a situation where you need to, you can switch him in constantly for a bit of a boost. You can boost him, switch him in, get a bit of health back, get a bit of damage inflicted boost, and in general have a pretty good time. The issue with Super Saiyan Goku is that he's purple. Obviously outside of that 10 time accounts of him first initially coming in, he is going to have some difficulties. There's quite a few strong yellows in the meta right now, but there's also quite a few strong greens. So I don't think it's a major issue, but it is just something to consider. All in all, Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku I think is a good unit. I'm not necessarily massively impressed, but I don't think he's bad. I would say he's not mandatory to summon on though. I don't think he's going to rapidly change the meta. If you're someone who's got a strong Son family team, and you need a purple, then this is the guy for you. There's a couple Legends Limiteds on his banner. The green Legends Limited God Goku I think is pretty good. Obviously needs his plat. I think the 1% Sparking Trunks is a solid, if not unspectacular, support style unit that can obviously do a little bit of good work for the team overall. A nice tanky unit that can just do some decent effects. I think he's quite tanky, which I think is pretty good. So you've got that going for you. Helps out Vegeta Clan, Hybrid Saiyan, or Cell Saga a little bit. But yeah, basically his whole purpose is to be somewhat tanky, and then also obviously he allows himself to debuff the opposition a bit and also boost the rest of the team. But his main role is to just absorb damage. So I think overall it's not a bad banner, but I wouldn't summon.